Good morning, everyone. This is a meeting of the Concord Middle School Building Committee. It is Thursday, March 21st, 2024, approximately 7:30 a.m. I am going to call roll. Alexa Anderson.
Present.
I think we're missing Court today. Heather Butt.
Hi. Good morning. Sorry, I couldn't hear for a sec.
That's all right. Good morning, Justin Cameron. Bob Conray. Gail Dowd.
Here, thank you.
Good morning, Peter Fishalis. Don Goriello, I'm present. Russ Hughes. Missing quite a few this morning. Tim Holt. Hopefully we have a quorum. Maybe someone can count for me. Lori Hunter.
Morning.
Good morning, Mark Howell.
Hi.
Good morning, Carrie LaFleur. Pat Nelson.
Here.
Chris Popoff.
Here.
Good morning, Charlie Parker.
Good morning.
Morning, Matt Root.
Good morning.
Morning, Eric Sims. And Steve Stashewski.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. I think we're good.
We have 11 committee members. I think we're good.
All right, I think so too. Thank you, Pat, for helping. First order of business, approval of meeting minutes, February 15th, 2024. Anyone have a chance to review? Any edits?
I'll move to approve.
Thank you. We have a motion
Second.
and a second. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none. Let me call for a vote. Alexa Anderson.
Sure thing. Yep.
Heather Bout.
Yes.
I don't think Peter was here yet. Tim? No, Tim. Lori Hunter.
Yes.
Mark Howell.
Yes.
Carrie LaFleur. Oh, sorry, no, Carrie's not a voting. Pat Nelson.
Yep.
Chris Popoff.
I abstain. I wasn't at the last meeting.
Thank you, Chris. Charlie.
Yes.
Thank you, Matt Root.
Yes.
Thank you, and Steve Stashewski.
Yes.
And I skipped over myself. I'm a yes. All right, moving on. Correspondence, communications. Do we have anything today, ladies?
Hey, just one email from the last time from some students in Needham who wanted to pick our brains about the middle school that they're building, and Lori was nice enough to help them. So thank you for doing that. That was it on that, and nothing new on communications. We're still sending out periodic updates, so that's it.
Very good.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. All right, moving right along. We'll go to the OPM update. Ian, we have some items here. Financial update.
Yep,
order.
great. Thank you, Don. I'm going to share my screen. And we'll get started. So the agenda this morning is the same as usual. We've got a financial update. We do have a change order to review this morning, and then we'll give you guys a construction update as well. So jumping right in, you guys should have received everything in your meeting packets for reporting, but this is the budget and cost summary. Changes since the last time we met. We've got forecasted costs in here that have gone up to 765,028, which includes all the potential change orders from CTA that's in the backlog here. That includes all the winter conditions PCOs that we haven't pushed through yet. We've got committed costs at 107,978. They have billed some of the change order. Sorry, that was change order costs. They have billed some of that since the last time we met. Expenditures have gone up for construction just through monthly billings. Probably not much to look at on the A&E or administrative side. And then bottom line here, we've got 98.6 million in committed costs, 12.8 in uncommitted, and expenditures to date are 37.4 million. I'll go through the detail of what invoices we processed since last month. Any questions? So updated cash flow. We have accounted for all the paid invoices through February. So everything ties out there. The estimated expenditures match the actual expenditures, and then we're projecting everything forward. So just projecting out OPM and commissioning costs, designer and consultants, FF&E and other miscellaneous costs, construction, contingency. And those tie out to the estimated expenditures. The 4.2 is the bid savings and bid contingency bucket that we don't intend to touch. So that's what that number is here. And everything ties out to the 111,516,000. Contingency usage since the last time. So our budget was 4.5 for the hard cost contingency. We've committed the 107,000, forecasting the 765. There's still 3.7 million remaining in hard cost contingency. That's 92%. Still doing really well there. Soft cost contingency has not changed. TRC update. We've got.
Ian, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Thank you for the chart. That's very helpful. When you just, if you can clarify for me what forecasted means.
Yep.
Yeah, if you could just give me a little.
Sure. Those are all of the potential change orders that we have in the queue that CTA has submitted to us that are currently under review.
Okay.
We're in the process of scrubbing those and getting those to a point where we can recommend them, or in some cases we've rejected some of the costs. It just depends on what has been submitted, whether or not we can accept it, if it's consistent with the contract or not. So
Thank you.
yep. So this is the TRC update. The change order that we have on the docket today is change order number 5. So we've preemptively put this on here. It's actually a negative value of 773.64. So we're showing that as an add back to the contingency bucket for hard costs. And then these are the invoices that we processed since the last meeting. So we've got Hill Liro's invoice. We've got AKF, the commissioning agent. We've got FINA, who does our materials testing. We've got SMMA's monthly billing, Multivista, who provides the on-site camera. Excuse me. And then CTA's February invoice number 10 for 5.2 million. So they had a nice healthy billing this past month. So we're at 5.4 since the last time we met. The next order of business is change order number 5. So we actually have three PCOs that comprise this change order. So PCO 14 for added concrete foundation steps in the 6B line. There were some clarifications there on what was in the base bid versus what they determined was the scope. Just needed to be clarified. So there was some added cost there for that change. PCO 25 was a roof insulation credit of 18 grand. And then there's PCO 28 for an RFI response just clarifying stage floor box. That had $450 attached to it. So, Jen, do you have anything to add scope wise for any of these?
No, I just want to clarify the roof insulation credit. I don't want anyone to think that we were deleting or reducing the insulation on the roof. It was what we had specified was 2-inch thick roof boards. But due to workability, working with the roofer, they wanted to use either 3-inch or 4-inch boards, just given the site conditions out there. We did review it with SGH because that was SGH who is the building enclosure commissioning agent. That was their original recommendation. And they were fine with moving forward with this. So it actually did result in a pretty sizable credit. So we went forward with that. But that's really all I wanted to just point out so that people weren't thinking we were reducing any of the building envelope performance.
Same overall thickness, just different material thickness. Yep.
Correct.
I was just gonna say that the overall thickness ends up the same. They're just using a thicker board than the 2-inch. Yep. All right.
Yep.
Just for clarity.
Yep.
Thank you. That's helpful.
Yep. So the total for this is a negative. So negative 773 and 64 cents is what we're presenting today.
So do we need a motion to accept this?
Yes.
Anyone? It's money
I'll
back.
move to
So moved.
All right, so we have two
Seconded.
motions. Thanks, Matt. And Matt with a second. Any discussion, further discussion?
No, this is Steve. I usually just say like we've reviewed this and we're in support at the technical review committee. We're good. So
Thank you, Steve.
hope that helps.
It does.
Thank you, Steve.
All right. Any further discussion? All right. If not, we have a motion to accept change order 5. Alexa Anderson,
Yes.
Heather Bow,
Yes.
Peter Fashalis, Don Graiello, I'm a yes. Tim's not with us, right? Lori Hunter,
Yes.
Mark Howell,
Yes.
Pat Nelson,
Yes.
Chris Popoff,
Yes.
Charlie Parker. Did Charlie leave? I know he had to leave at some point. Okay, so no Charlie.
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
Charlie is still here. No, that's okay. I couldn't remember what time you told me you had to leave. Matt Root
Yes.
and Steve Stashewski.
Yes.
Very good. Motion passes.
Great. Thank you very much. On to the construction presentation. Construction update. So we've got quite a bit of work happening with various trades in the C building and throughout the building, throughout the site. So in the C building, we've got the most progress, and that's again the building closest to the existing school. It goes C and then B and then A as you move further away from the existing school. So the C building, we've got 90% of the spray-on fireproofing complete. CTA has actually added a second spray-on fireproofing crew so that they can fall back and finish the remaining 10% of that work in the C building, get everything buttoned up there ahead of all the other trade work. And then they've got another crew doing production on the exterior. So that's a good thing. The exterior framing, sheathing, and air vapor barrier is 90% complete. The masonry is 50% complete on this building. They've got the east facade is completely done, and the north and south facades are in progress. So you're actually looking at the south facade is the photo on the top, and the north facade is the photo on the bottom. The interior framing is 70% complete. We've got HVAC ductwork electrical and plumbing trades in the building, and those are at 50, 25, and 50 respectively. The HVAC testing, pressure testing is in progress. We've got the C1 stair is complete, and workers are using that stair currently. And that's the one, the stair closest to the existing school. And then the C2 stair is in progress. It's the one next to the elevator. You'll see a photo of that later. And roofing install is 90% complete on building C. So we're nearing, getting this building buttoned up on the exterior. Windows will be coming soon. Building B, we've got steel detailing complete. The slab on decks are complete. The slab on grade is 90% complete. We've just got a little bit of concrete to pour there. Exterior fireproofing is in progress. The spray on fireproofing. The framing, the exterior framing is 80% complete on building B. And building A, we've got steel detailing that's going to wrap up this week. We've got exterior framing ongoing. It's 65% complete. In building A, they're prepping for the gym slab pour in early April. So that'll be a big pour in that space. On the site, there's still quite a bit of work going on. Weather's been favorable, so still got crews, excavating, doing subgrade prep, pouring concrete. In the back of the building, the ramp and walkway that goes up to the media center and cafeteria space it's been backfilled. There's prepping the subgrade for some of the concrete pours there. They're continuing the segmental retaining wall on the south elevation along the backside next to the woods. They're continuing to install drainage structures throughout the site. They've got bollards and the screen wall that they're installing here in the bottom photo is what you're looking at, some of the formwork and rebar for that screen wall. And then they've got during April vacation, they're planning to pave more of the parking areas. So they're gonna plan for that week to do that work. And other highlights, we did round 1 of the building mock-up performance testing in early March. Round 2 is ongoing, so everything is going well there. Transformation, the transformer and feeders were installed by CMLP, so they've pulled wiring to the building and are feeding the building with power, which is great. And the FF&E and technology packages, we're working on those. SMMA is working diligently on those. We're looking at a mid-May completion of those packages to put those out to bid and prepare for getting those materials to the site close towards the end of construction. So that was the general update here. Got lots of photos. We've got an aerial photo, which is really great perspective here to see the full building and the progress. So this is again building C down here, and they're working this way through the building with the trades. This is a shot from the main entrance. So you'd be walking in under this canopy here in the main entrance. This is the elevator tower, and this is the stair 2 that's going to go in here. This is the bridge. This is some shots from inside building C. So you can see there's quite a bit going on here with the framing and the various infrastructure, the ductwork, the plumbing and electrical rough ends. You've got some plumbing risers in this photo here going through the building. So starting to put in more of the infrastructure in building C. Buildings B and A, some exterior framings that we got this all framed at this point. And they're falling back and spraying, putting fireproofing in here as well before they board things up. This is on the interior of building B and A, so you can kind of see the variation here. Building B is on the right. This is the slab on grade here. So we've got slabs in B and not yet slabs in A, but this is a shot of the kitchen area. So you see all the plumbing risers here in the kitchen area. Quite a bit going on there, but they're still working to prepare those areas and get the slab in place in the near future. This is a shot of a loading dock on the back side of the building. So just give you a preview of what that's going to look like. And then we've got our drone captures for this month. So just an overhead shot with the drone. This is I think the parking area down here that they're going to be targeting next to get paved. Starting to get a lot more workers on site. So all this parking here has been filling up. It's actually quite full on any given day. So they just want to create some more areas for people to park and access the site as we get more and more trades on site. And then this is the elevation mapping of the site as well. So that is our presentation for today. You guys have any questions? Heather?
Hey, yeah, can I just, it's not a question. Can I just say from a layman's standpoint, to start to see the outside look like the drawings and renderings that we've looked at forever is so cool. Like, this is amazing progress. And I just want to appreciate that because it's really neat to see it. Like there was one thing, digging in the ground first, but this is really neat to see it turning into what we've all designed and been excited about. So thanks.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Agreed.
Yeah, and great progress. So by this, 6 months from now, it will look totally different too. So it's exciting. I kind of get used to it, but it is kind of fun, Heather. So thank you for reminding us that.
Yeah, you bet. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, this is great. All right. Any other questions on the progress?
Matt, I
No?
see your hand up.
Oh, thank you, Pat.
I share Heather's enthusiasm. I have a more technical question. Ian, I'm hoping to just see a copy of any of the commissioning reports, including, like you mentioned, the duct pressure testing, but also very interested in any of the enclosure commissioning reports.
Sure. Yeah, we've got we have a lead report that we were going to forward out that's ready to go at this point. We've got the commissioning report that is forthcoming, so we'll get that out to you guys. So yeah, we can share that information.
I sent can you hear me?
Yeah.
Ian? Yeah, I sent the lead reports this morning. So
you did? Okay, great.
But I don't think that commissioning was part of that, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it wasn't. It was just the lead stuff.
Yep. So look for that, Matt. If anyone didn't get it, let me know. I sent it to the general CMS email.
Great.
But if you want to send along the commissioning, Ian, we'll forward that to the group as well.
Will do.
And I put it in the email, but just a reminder, there's no deliberating on that. We can ask public questions in our meetings, but just a friendly reminder. Okay, any other questions for Ian or the team? All right, if not, we still have CPC funding on here. Is that something that anyone has any info on?
Yeah, it's going forward on the warrant for town meeting.
Right.
So
Okay. Is that next month already? Oh my gosh.
April
I'm sorry.
29th is town meeting.
That's what I thought. Oh, all right. Any new business? Thank you, Lori. Any new business? Nothing. All right. Any public comment? Quiet day, huh? Nothing but good news. We got money back. We see progress. And not every meeting is like that. So just appreciating good news. Okay, no public comments. Next steps meeting, Ian, do you know when it's scheduled for? I'm assuming April, probably not April
15th,
break.
I
I
think.
think we are.
April 11. is the next-
April 11th. That's right. April 11th.
All right.
Not too far away.
Right.
Yeah. I think we moved it
Yep.
outside of the window of April break. All right, very good.
Yep.
Okay, anything else? If not, we've had a record short meeting, so less than a half an hour. Amazing. All right, that's great, because I know we had a couple of folks that needed to leave early today. So with that, I will take a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
All right.
Seconded.
All right. I think we're good once we lose quorum. So thank you, everyone.